Hey guys, welcome back to the trail. Here we are, we're in Southport, which is right on the West Lancashire coastline, down from Blackpool, south of Blackpool. We're doing an 18.8 miler, probably going to be 20 by the time we're finished. We're starting at the top end, near the marshes, the RSPB sanctuary. As you can see, marshland for the birds. We're going to head southwest along the coastline, and then we're going to circle back right through the middle of town itself into the urban areas. The reason I wanted to do this trail for a while, simply because a lot of my childhood was spent here in visits to the original B&M. It was the only B&M bargains we had, and it was in Southport. We'd make a trek out to get some bargains, and back then it was really down in the mouth, but they invested in the coastline quite a lot, and the main high street, the shopping centres, it's just beautiful. Good old-fashioned high street shops. So that's what we're going to do. It's going to be mostly urban walking today, so we're taking it easy. We've got reduced kit, but we're not in the boonies, and we're just going to enjoy it. The weather's going to be on and off, cloudy but dry, and after last time I'm really glad of it being dry. You may notice, I'll talk about it later, the belt kit has gone, and we've got this new pouch attached here. I'll explain why later on, but let's get on the trail, bash out a few miles. Here we can see way off, probably won't be able to pick it up on the camera, the sea, and behind me again, just on the sort of edge of the line there, way off on the horizon, Blackpool, which you can always see from Southport, vice versa. And I'd point out Heysham, but my eyes are not that good. You can just see the tower and the Pepsi Max big one. It's kind of a landmark now. Yeah, so I stepped off the pavement, came down just onto this path that runs parallel with the road. The road's a bit higher up, and we're heading towards the pier. And I said before, I don't normally like coastal walks, especially not if I have to cross sand dunes. But you know, I just wanted a nice leg stretcher for today. Got a few maps ready to go. We've still got Malham Cove to do, and there's a few that have some horrendous amounts of elevation, so I thought not today, as I'm coming off a 4-day fast to lose some body fat, which has worked quite well. So I just want to take it easy, ease myself into the walk today, and it means that because I'm walking in an urban area, I've got access to shops and I'm not out in the middle of nowhere. Well, yeah, that's the plan for today. It's a bit cold, about 8 degrees, so I'm keeping the layers on. We haven't been given sunshine, so what we've got here, that's pretty much going to be it for the rest of the day. This morning Gary had a proper flip out. He completely blanked himself again, but I was prepared this time. I'd saved all my settings to a profile, reloaded the profile. So it's still a bit glitchy, but still a useful piece of kit. Well, it's not the most ideal spot by the roadside. But yeah, I'm at the 5 mile mark, so I really wanted to stop and just have 5-10 minutes, sat down. The day has turned out really nice. The clouds have vanished, contrary to popular weather opinion. It's getting tropical. Yeah, it's a long slog out of Southport, and as we carry on down, we're going to go past the miniature railway and all that before making our turn at the end. It's quite a long slog down this road. So you saw before the Trans-Pennine Way, or the Trans-Pennine Trail, the markers are for it. We've been on it quite a few times, you know, bits and bats where we've met. But it's a heck of a trail, and it's not a straight line. You can see from the picture, it kind of branches off in all directions. So I think the intention is that you walk chunks of it near where you live. I don't know if you could do the whole thing, it'd be hard work. Lovely. We've got this beautiful little stretch of woodland. It just parallels the Sefton coastal path which follows this main road here. Just stopped in here to adjust my kit and answer the call of nature. But yeah, beautiful with the sun shining. You see, I'm a bit red faced. Been getting some vitamin D. But yeah, so we're heading sort of on the western side of Ainsdale at the minute. We're going to curve round towards Formby before we've got a bit more south to go, and then we make our turn somewhere in Formby. So yeah, just a long slog down this road, but we're enjoying it. We're stretching our legs, the sun is shining, and if you remember last week's video, the Marsden hike, that was a completely different kettle of fish. Absolutely soaked. Took a good few days to dry out my bag and some other bits of kit. Well, you just get back out into the sunshine. All week long, all this week, it's been absolutely beautiful. Been at work with the sun shining, blue skies. Very annoying, but I'm glad I'm out now. Having that 4-day week really does help. Right, we're going to pick up the road again, carry on. This is a lovely bit of trail. The sun keeps popping out, but we've got this cool breeze. It sounds a bit blustery, but it's quite nice, to be honest. Obviously I've took my jumper off. So we're following the Trans-Pennine Trail before we make our turn, and we're just having a 5-minute break, and I'll just charge my phone while I'm here. But absolutely delightful, just over 8 miles done. Turned out to be a really nice day, perfect walking weather, can't complain. Got the old synthetic fibre shirt on, all kinds of gains, all kinds.
You say, I'm making all kinds of gains. All kinds.
If you know, you know. I'm just walking up and down. Popular cycle lane, and then there's woods behind me, perfect for hammocking, but obviously the sign there says no camping. But some perfect trees for the hammock if you were that inclined. Well, you're not going to do that, guys, because it's illegal, and it clearly says no camping. It's very dry brush, so I'm assuming they are nervous about brush fires and things like that. Yeah, just taking my time. I'm doing well for time, and I know that while I've got this up ahead is going to be a main road walking back up to Southport, so I won't get to enjoy this again, making the most of it. I will admit that was really the highlight so far of this trip. I'd really dismissed this trail, and check on, kind of veering. Not sure about this track, I might have to go back that way. Anyway, I was kind of dismissing this trail, kind of thinking, well, it's just going to be urban, it's going to be boring. And then, wow, we get hit with that. Fantastic. So we're heading towards Freshfield Doon Heath. I think we're on it now, actually. I had the option of a path there or a path here. They kind of look parallel. Cyclists were going down that one, so it might have been that one, but the map's not clear at all. We will see. I'm sure they'll meet up. Yeah, wow. And the sun was out just then. Now it's kind of gone behind the clouds. It's getting quite cloudy today, so I might put my sweater back on. We just got the options. We got all the options. Oh yeah, really buzzing for that. Really good little brief. Oh, it's back. Walk. Did see someone come out of the woods, quite a large person, who had a backpack, all the gear on, walking pole. They saw me, turned around, went back, and I couldn't see where they went. So they're doing a bit of sneaky wild camping. I don't know. It's quite interesting to see. Look at the colours. Summer is upon us. So I just passed a woman there walking a dog who said she's expecting rain, which wasn't on the report as usual, but was on tomorrow's report. Must have moved in a bit quicker. So we've got 9 miles left, definitely looking like 20 miles, and we're just about to pick up the A road. It's going to take us all the way through Ainsdale and through Southport, Birkdale as well, I think. So it might just be a montage of footage because, you know, who finds A roads interesting? Feeling pretty good so far. I won't say no to a sugar-free monster. Not gonna lie. Well, I'm in a bus stop. It does look like it's about to rain, and the weather report says definitely rain. So I'm at the 12 mile mark, and we're going to have 5 minutes in here. Why not? To see. So we're all on the A roads, all the way back up into Southport itself. Still on the A road, 5 miles left. Oh, a monster went down a tree. Now the rain was 1 till 2, it never came. So now the sun's back and I'm sweating. But yeah, plodding on, plodding on. Well, you can say about this trail, it's not short of a few benches. Oh, 4 miles left, so I thought I'd take a last step break. So we're in Birkdale now. Been through Ainsdale. Just delightful little villages, towns, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, hillside, just on the west side of Birkdale. Sun is shining. Very happy. I've got dog walkers behind me. Probably wondering what I'm doing. Overall, so far, fantastic trail. Can't believe I was so reluctant to carry it out. Wow, and that monster. It's always going to be the monster every time. So I said about removing the belt kit. That's gone. It's made an absolute world of difference. And I've replaced it with the pouch that's under Gary. The lens cap's flapping around. That's quite cool, the lens cap. That was only cheap. So we can protect the lens during rain. And yeah, the grab bag that I've usually got on my belt is now on the side of my pack, which I can just reach behind and grab, like I can grab my water bottle. Water! Which has really worked out well. In the pouch is just batteries. I'm going to put some just loose change cash, because I still keep getting caught out without cash. Many opportunities for me to have an ice cream or a coffee. Thankfully most places take card now, so. All I've listened to today, the only negative is that I've listened to traffic noise all day long. With the exception of our little soiree into that woodland, which is still the highlight. Though Liverpool Road Cemetery was a close second. Some beautiful headstones there. A shame to see the chapel shut down. Right, looks like we're on target to get back to the car before they lock the car park, so let us go and bash out some miles. Less than 2 miles to go. Pick up our original trail from this morning, heading back to the car. So that was Lord Street, which is the main shopping precinct. I still like it, I think it's nice. Picked up a couple of books from the charity shop. Happy days. So we are on the final mile. It's going to be exactly 20, I think. 1.3 miles left. Thought I'd come down here again. We're just on our way back, overlapping the same path we took this morning. Might as well stay off the road, get a bit of peace and quiet. Yeah, I can see where the car park is, and we've got plenty of time. They're not going to lock the door on us. So, all good. And sunshine over there. Well, there we go. We're back at the car. Haven't been locked in, not yet. And I will just lean to this side, and up comes Gary. Boom. There we go. A whopping 20.1 miles, which, if you combine with 2 lots of dog walking, means that today's mileage, feel a sneeze coming on. Today's mileage will be 25 miles, all in the day's work. Right, off you go. Averaged at 3 miles an hour, simply because there wasn't anywhere near as much filming as normal. That's why the video's short. Let's keep this map out. This was a trail that I'd done ages ago on OS Maps, because I wanted to cover Southport. I've covered Morecambe, we've covered Lyther St Anne's. I haven't done Blackpool yet. Blackpool's almost impossible, because to walk down the Golden Mile and then come back is well beyond acceptable mileage, so I'm not sure quite if that's even doable. I would like to, and that would tie up the Lancashire coast then for me. But anyway, so this was Southport. We started right at the top, and if you're familiar with the area, it's where the bumpy road ends. Marshside, near Marshside Road. So the actual part of Southport there is Marshside. Well, that's where we parked. It was £3 to park till 5 o'clock. Then we headed southwest all the way down, past the Marine Lake, the Model Village, on the Trans-Pennine Trail, a familiar trail, all the way down to Ainsdale-on-Sea. And that was pretty much slog, hard slog, a lot of mileage there, just walking by the side of the road. A few highlights. The weather came good for us, couldn't have asked for better weather. It was warm enough. Towards the end now, it's going to be cloudy. It looks like it is going to rain eventually. But the highlight was Ainsdale Sand Dunes Nature Reserve. We walked through that. Man alive, beautiful. The sun was out. The t-shirt was out. It was just stunning. It was warm. It was nice. Such a change from last week. Really was the highlight. Then we cut east, Woodvale. We passed Woodvale Airfield, heading northeast, and then we're into Ainsdale itself. We're following the what was it, the A565, all the way up through Ainsdale, Birkdale, and we're heading all the way back into Southport. And I made a point of picking a trail that took us through, or plotting the trail to take us down Lord Street, and that, remember, if you remember, had the shops. I ducked into Morrison's, you didn't see that, you don't need to see that, to pay a visit to the toilet, came back out, carried on, and in a charity shop got a couple of books on some long distance trails, bonus. And then from there it was back to the car. So it's been a bit of a slog of a day. There wasn't much to film, hence why the video's so short. But man, I'm really glad I did this trip today. It was such the right call. And yeah, gonna have a nice rest tomorrow, and then I'm gonna plan what's next, because we've got this whole week to get out there, get on the trails. So it's gonna be good. Hoping to do a bit more writing and generally do some housework and relax and plot some more routes, not plan them. Yeah, anyway guys, that's all I've got to say. No need to ramble on. I'm going to make my way back, and I've no doubt I will see you next time back on the trail.